Welcome to the Inglewood Legend YouTube channel. In no way do the content creators and contributors of this channel promote, glorify, vilify, nor rationalize the lifestyle and culture of gangbang. This channel is only to memorialize and pay respects to family, friends, and others that are no longer with us. I'm sure we all have loved ones that we have lost. Real talk. With that being said, if you like the content videos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Let's go. I want to take this moment to recognize and celebrate the life and memory of one of the big homies' brothers, Maurice Orlando Bunton, or some may know him as Big Momo. Rest in peace.
Momo was born on October 13th, 1970
Happy birthday.
in Indianapolis, Indiana, and raised in Inglewood, California.
City of Champions.
Growing up in Inglewood, Momo attended several schools in Inglewood and a few in the city of Los Angeles. As I remember Big Momo stood about 5 foot something, somewhat stocky build. It was said that Momo had jumped off the porch at a young age and ultimately got himself in a little trouble with the law and was sent to juvenile probation camp back then. I'm not too sure exactly what camp, but it was said that Momo might have been in Camp Alpha Bar and Camp Barley Flats. And at that time, during one of his bids in juvie,
Eastlake.
Momo had met who would become one of his closest homies,
True story.
Big B-Rat. Yeah, Big B-Rat from Inglewood, Center Park, Blood Gang. It was said that back then, Momo and B-Rat had got real close in Eastlake Central Juvenile Hall. One day, B-Rat was showing Momo his photo album book.
Hey, look, check it out.
And when B-Rat pulled out a picture of his girl at that time, Momo's eyes had got big, and Momo told him that was his sister.
Whoa.
It was said that after that, Momo and Big B-Rat locked bees,
True story.
exchanged information, and made plans to link up with each other once they got out. And sure enough, once Momo did his time and got released from camp, he was front and center for the sinners, full-fledged and all red and fully with it. Back then, I would see Momo everywhere, all the time.
Real talk.
Like I had mentioned in my last video, the homie Mad Ghost video. When my crew got on board and the homie Ghost crew got on board, the Legend Crips jumped 20-something new young riders overnight at that time. I know y'all probably wondering what the homie Ghost video got to do with this Big Momo video. Nothing really, other than the fact that once we got quoted on, we saw Momo damn near on an everyday basis.
On the set.
I know y'all remember the video I did about a month or so ago
Which one?
about the homie Big Lowdown, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, I mentioned something about Big Lowdown and one of my OGs linking up in juvie back then.
It was said that while incarcerated, Big Lowdown and Big Mad Doctor formed a concrete, solid alliance and from two separate hoods from two separate parts of the city together under one set.
Yeah, well, fast forward just a bit.
Thank you.
Big Momo is Big Mad Doctor's blood brother. Yeah, literally. The homie Big Mad Doctor's brother was a blood, a Damu. Yeah, Inglewood, Center Park Bloods, 108th Street, Big Momo. Same mama, same daddy, the Buntons. They also got another brother, a younger brother. If I'm not mistaken, his name was Mapian. Yeah, Young Mate.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, they call Young Mate Demon. Yeah, Demon from 108th Street, Center Park. Back then, me and a few of the homies, the Little Low Riders, would run into Momo all the time around Inglewood and Hawthorne. See, Momo was with the business too, and always with the action. Now, I don't know if the homie Big Mad Doctor used to tell his brother Big Momo back then to test our crippin' whenever and wherever he seen us. Like I said, I don't know, but that's exactly what Momo did every time and everywhere he seen us back then.
True story.
Momo would pull up, chunk Center Park up to us and laugh. Then tell us, y'all little niggas lucky y'all my brother little homies. Then he would ride off laughing. Being that was the homie Big Mad Doctor brother, we respected that and never tried to bring harm to Big Momo. He was basically like family to some of the Legend Crips back then. Even though Momo brother, Big Mad Doctor, was one of the first homies from Osage Legend to catch an elbow back then,
Last.
We still kept the same love and respect for Momo, as if the homie Big Doc was still free. Years went by, I started catching case after case myself. You know how life get, juvie bid after juvie bid. A camp bid here, a camp bid there.
Yep.
And eventually, a few years in California Youth Authority.
Damn.
After that, I didn't see too much of Momo around Inglewood like I used to see him years prior to that. It was said that one day, Momo and a couple of his homies was at the liquor store in his hood on Crenshaw and 110th Street. Yeah, Jen's liquor store. While Momo was sitting in his car, someone or somebody snuck up and approached him and opened fire. Momo struck 10 times but survived. But that didn't slow Momo down at all. He healed up and switched gears. It was said that sometime after that, Momo had politicked his way up on a connect.
Allegedly.
He got his hands on some work and went OT on a paper route to Indianapolis, Indiana. Now remember, at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that Momo was born in Indianapolis, Indiana. So Indiana was familiar ground and territory for Momo. Once Momo landed in Indianapolis, he went straight to work.
Let's go.
What's up? What you need? I got it. Tap in with me. It didn't take long for Momo to sew up the whole city. Yeah, Momo had the whole town on lock back then.
Allegedly.
Naptown, Indianapolis, Indiana. It was said that back then, Momo had got his hustling skills from his brother, Big Mad Doc.
MD.
The homie Big Doc was the type that could sell water to a whale and snow to an Eskimo at a high price, then double back and do it twice. You feel me?
On the set.
Fast forward again, just a little bit.
Right there.
If you remember earlier, I mentioned Momo and his family was originally from Indianapolis. So he already had family out there when he got there, and a few of his relatives were in the music business back then. At that time, Momo was getting so much money, he started running out of things to spend it on. One of Momo's relatives, if I'm not mistaken, his name might be Scrap.
Scrap.
Yeah, Scrap, from the Indianapolis rap group, NAP. Niggas ain't playing.
Ain't playing.
Scrap was heavy in the music biz at that time, so he approached Momo with a blueprint to get rich and famous off rap. Scrap was trying to get Momo to invest some money in something legit, the music biz.
True story.
Momo eventually somewhat got his feet wet in the music biz for a minute, rubbing elbows, shaking hands, meeting and greeting several rappers and celebrities at that time. Rappers like Ice Cube from the old school gangster rap group NWA, Niggas with Attitude. That group consisted of Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, MC Ren, and DJ Yella. As a matter of fact, one of Momo's closest homies was part of a well-known old school gangster rap group as well. I know y'all remember DJ Mike T.
Sure do.
Yeah, DJ Mike T from the rap group Compton's Most Wanted with MC8. DJ Mike T is an OG from Inglewood Center Park Bloods. Shout out to DJ Mike T, CMW, Compton's Most Wanted. Momo money was so long, getting brick after brick at a dirt cheap price, flying them back to Naptown and getting them off like hotcakes. Momo took some of that money and opened up a restaurant, a soul food restaurant, and a pool hall called Bailey's and Moe's, right there off 32nd and College. Yeah, Indianapolis, Indiana. And the food was fire.
Fire.
It was said that one night, a situation occurred at Bailey's and Moe's, a scuffle, a fight or something like that broke out inside the restaurant. When Momo got wind of it and tried to step in and break it up, his gun went off and the bullet went up in the air. And when that bullet came down, it came down on top of someone or somebody's head.
Whoa.
And when the smoke cleared, that someone or somebody was laid out dead.
Dang. Rest in peace.
Momo eventually got arrested, booked, and charged for that, and was sent to the Indiana State Prison System for a couple of years. Once Momo got back out, he got back on his feet in no time. But see, Momo was just like how so many of us other young black men were back then, caught up, trapped, and blinded by fast money in the street life.
On the set.
I guess you can say Momo was something like a neighborhood ghetto celebrity around that Naptown.
Real talk.
But with notoriety comes attention, sometimes the wrong attention.
Yep.
And like Tupac said, money bring and bring lies. One nigga get jealous and motherfuckers die. By the time Momo got back out of prison, Most of his homies he brung out there with him were gone, back to California, living life. It was said that Momo had started dealing with some female out there from Naptown. Who she is still somewhat a mystery. But what ain't a mystery is that one day, on August 27, 2001, Momo and his someone or somebody were at Momo house chilling over there off Hollow Ridge. Yeah, 7760 Hollow Ridge Circle.
True story.
It was said that another someone or somebody else might have already been there, or may have been let in by the other someone or somebody that was already there with Momo.
Pay attention.
It was also said that once this someone or somebody gained entry into Momo's house by way of the front door, something occurred. And whatever occurred in the kitchen. A scuffle, then a couple of shots rang out. And when the smoke cleared, Momo was shot several times, he was robbed, and his house was ransacked, and unfortunately lost his life.
Rest in peace.
Big Momo, Big Mo, Maurice, Orlando, Bunton, or whoever you choose to remember him by, will forever be missed and never forgotten. May you rest well and watch over us, homie. Big Momo, from Center Park, forever a legend. Forever a legend. Forever a legend. Forever a legend. That concludes the Big Momo Life in Memory video. Thank you for watching. But before I go, I want to send my love and respect to the homie Big Mad Doctor and the entire Bunton family.
Much love.
I also want to pay my respects and send out a RIP to Big Momo's daughter, Brashonda Moshe Bunton.
Rest in peace.
Brashonda passed away on April 25th, 2022 in Indianapolis, Indiana. May you rest well. May you rest well.
If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and click share when you're done watching. Good looking out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Real talk. And don't be neck banging in the comments. Now back to the video.